How would you recommend that people are actually checking in with their goals like quarterly or even every 30, 60 days and then reflecting back and adjusting their goals as needed?
Yes, I love this question. So first things first, you got to have your goals visible daily. You need to be looking at them multiple times a day.
Yeah.
So as much as I am a digital person, and I do recommend, we'll talk about that in a minute, of a digital system to kind of stay on track and monitor your progress, good old-fashioned sticky note. Just a couple sticky notes, whatever works for you, or a whiteboard visually near your laptop, your computer, your setup, because you have to see them daily, multiple times. So that is like such an easy free thing that you can do that will help you hit your goals. And then second, I'll say you need some sort of system, right? We come back to systems. If you don't have a system in place, if you goal set and then you don't look back, or maybe you see a sticky, every day, but you don't really mark off progress, then you're not going to hit those goals, and it's not going to feel good. And you're going to hit the end of the night, it didn't work again. Goals don't work for me. Yeah. And we don't want that for you. So I recommend Notion for this. I have a goal setting template in there, and I build that a lot for my clients in Notion. And you can do that on a quarterly basis or a monthly basis. It doesn't really matter. Whatever feels good for your brain. The idea is that you have them visual somewhere like on your wall, and then in your workspace. So in your operating system in Notion, you have a little view that's showing the progress of those goals that you're seeing also daily, and you can easily check in with yourself. So I love an end of month check-in, like on the last Friday of every month or last day of every month, just to check in, hey, how are we progressing, and mark off those milestones. And Notion has this really cool feature. It's called a roll-up, where you actually, as you check things off, a little progress bar shows up and it automatically goes towards 100, which feels so good for so many people to see that visual cue. So I love something like that for a system.
I know you built that out in mind, and one of my employees asked about it. They're like, do we need these? It's taking up space on the side. And I'm like, I think it's there for a reason, it's there for a purpose. We get to see it, and we should actually put our goals in there and make sure that we're following through with that. And then I think, like you said, just having it on the calendar, having a system where it's like every last Friday or whatever it is, that you're actually spending some time doing that. And I think a lot of people feel like it's a waste of time because they're like, well, I got to get all these things done. But it's like, if you're getting all those things done, but with no expectation of what's supposed to come of those things, then we are going to fall flat every single time. And so having that reflection time built in, I think is so key.
Yeah. So it doesn't have to be that long, like 15, 20 minutes. I think one other thing on this topic is so often business owners, they operate as they are today, but we desire growth, right? We want to have multi-six figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, right? We want that growth, but we're operating as we are today. And if you want that growth, you need to step into that now. You need to take action. If you're, I'm talking to the solopreneur right now, act and behave as if you have a team, and a team would set goals and assign accountability for certain milestones to their team members. And so if you're not operating with that level of leadership, even as a solopreneur or with some contractors, you're not going to hit those goals. So I think that's part of it too, right? It's like that identity and taking action in that way.
It's so interesting what that does in the brain too. I mean, it literally rewires the brain when you tell yourself that you are this type of person, you are this type of leader, rather than I'm going to be that type of leader. And so, that's really good input. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but if you are a health or wellness professional and you haven't yet checked out The Wellness Vault, you're missing out. The Wellness Vault is a content hub for coaches who create their own plans and programs for their clients, run workshops, create digital guides, and so much more. You can now do all of this in a fraction of the time, so you can focus on your clients and grow your business faster than ever with more you time. The link to The Wellness Vault is in the show notes, so go sign up for your free trial today. Thank you for watching this short clip. To watch or listen to this episode in its entirety, view the description below. See you next time.